Good morning, party people. Welcome to another episode of Forge Around and Find Out. I'd like to start by thanking our sponsors, Atlas Knife and Tool, for all your forging needs. Has some really nice anvils. Haven't talked to Wicked Wax. I understand. I haven't gotten past the Atlas Knife and Tool part.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, Wicked Wax, for all your waxing needs. I was going into stuff a little bit, but would like to thank everybody who purchased the knife last week. We have Stephen Carpenter, Thomas Gibbs, Grant Majors, James Luce, Santiago Menendez, Glenn Hardman, Doug Sloat, Ryan Schnoff, Marco, can't read Tim's handwriting, Randy McDonald, Taylor Thiessen, John. I should have written this list.
Doing great.
Michael, Jake Hale, Michael Russell. I apologize if I missed your last name. I apologize if I missed anybody. Tim's handwriting looks about like chicken scratch. And down in the bottom, your right, my left, you're going to see the sponsor knife for this week, hand forged.
Doing great.
Orange handle.
You're doing great.
$200 until the end of live stream. Tim's giving me shit. Get hit.
Okay, guys, so what you may have missed is that we just opened a pre-order for our Gambler model. There it is in my hand. I have a large hand, maybe extra large hand. It's our classiest DDC. I really like them. What, you're telling me this ain't classy?
I'm not saying it's not classy. I don't know what makes it our classiest CDC.
Well, it's got the Loveless style handle and a blade.
What makes that one classy is it's in stacked leather. All of our Gambler pre-orders are going to come with a 7-Forged poker chip, limited edition. Get them while you can, otherwise you can't. You know, because that makes sense. If you pre-order your Gambler, you can get it in stacked leather or stag. No promises that you're going to be able to grab one when the drop comes up. The drop for that will be February 14th. I think that's what we have it. We do not know the time yet, but February 14th. So if you're looking at a Gambler and you need your wife needs an idea for you, tell her Gambler's perfect for you. Coming out on Valentine's Day, Tim, you're sitting on top of all sorts of junk. You're on a pair of tongs.
It'll be fine.
It's like a fucking wrecking ball. Anyways, Tim and I are working on things and stuff. Not sure what we're working on or what Tim's working on, or what I'm working on. So we're just gonna hammer a little bit, throw out suggestions. Maybe you want to see something special today. Maybe you wanted to see something special last week, but you missed out. Tim and I did 2 Hidden Tang knives in stag last week that went within 10 minutes of them being posted on the website, before we even walked out of the shop for the day. I know that I'm planning on a handling special just for this one. It is not going to be stag though. You're up.
Grant already asked for something in stag.
You already asked for something in stag today? Well,
right.
I do have a couple things that will be coming up in Stag, but probably not today. Actually, I take that back. I do have something coming up in Stag today, but it's a pre-order Artemis. We had 2 pre-orders and 2 Stag pre-orders and 2 Stag Artemis pre-orders. Morning, Jay.
No worries at all, Jay. We know you're a busy guy. With how busy we currently are, I could not imagine your level of busy. I would like to take a nap for you. Jay, I both feel that, and also I want to cry. He says sleep is for suckers. You can sleep when you're dead.
I do have a semi special surprise when the gamblers start coming out. We were finally able to source enough black leather that all of the gamblers will have black sheaths. Our local Tandy store has been having distribution issues since Black Friday. I've been one-on-one contact with them almost every week, trying to make sure that we could get our black back for our standard sheaths. Just to keep everything consistent. Apparently, Jake was showing people pictures of his feet. You have to be careful with opening attachments.
You must have one of those reverse OnlyFans. You gotta pay the toll, or you get the toe. Hey, Grant, you're not supposed to talk about that.
What, the reverse OnlyFans?
No, he's talking about my catalog of photos of Jake's feet. Jay wants you to do a fancy Forge and Fire move for the fans.
A fancy Forge and Fire what?
A Forge and Fire move. Do your kickflip. Oh!
Is that fancy enough? That's like a kickflip and an impossible. That's an impossible. Kickflip's the other way.
What?
Kickflip is this way, and impossible is what you just
Oh.
did. Now, if you put them together, you get what's referred to as a 360 flip. You guys can't tell, I've spent my time around some skateboarders. In my younger years, I like to do photography of skateboarding. I wasn't very good.
Good morning, everyone. I don't know yet what I'm making. I'm mostly winging it. Normally I put in a nice handle, and then I just kind of do a thing.
Tim's making mistakes. I'm making, I don't know. Probably mistakes too.
I'm gonna make a trailing point kukri.
Trailing point kukri with the Texas clip.
With a serrated handle.
Serrated handle. It looks like right now mine is a drop point, but nobody's giving me any direction. So I am keeping with the drop point until somebody tells me otherwise. And if nobody tells me otherwise, then I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't know what I'm going to do, if anything special on this night today, other than the handle. Grant says that a serrated handle is his favorite.
Is what?
Serrated handle is his favorite.
Yeah.
I think I might finally work on that long-awaited handle blade. Hey, I'm pretty sure that's the thing that Tim wanted to make one time,
What?
but I can't remember. I don't know how to say it.
Oh, a yaku?
Is that what you were wanting to make that one time?
Yeah. I've thought about it.
Make it!
No.
Give the fans what they want, and that's not pictures of your feet.
Well, I gotta scrap all of the stuff I had planned for the next week.
Because you were just going to send pictures of your feet?
Grant, that is a good idea. It's too late, though. Too late to apologize. See, in order to have a Puko, you have to have no handle.
In order to have a Puko, Tim has to want to make a Puko. I should make another pocket Puko.
But now I have a nice curvy handle. It's gonna be nice and comfortable and not like a broomstick. All right. All right, all right, all right.
Pocket Pookie. Come on, Pookie, let's burn this mother down.
So if you guys ever hear me like laugh and it's delayed, it's because I have the live stream in my ear, and half the time I can't hear Jesse the first time he says something. I hear it on the live stream just like you guys do, and it just gets me going. Wait. Not gets me going, it makes me laugh.
What did I say that made you laugh?
You said, "Come on, Pookie, let's burn this mother down."
The whole point of that was to make you laugh. You were laughing at the same time as the audience. They probably weren't laughing though.
Jay says we should make a sawback kukri tractor with 4 fullers and a bottle opener. Just a standard EDC.
Okay, Jake. I know you said it was Jay, but that's some Jake stuff for me. Jake's been giving us the laundry list of knife makings for years. Tonto, kukri. You want a gut hook too?
Yeah, actually. Grant says it's got to have a bottle opener and a gut hook.
What if the bottle opener is the gut hook?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure it has lots of holes so that you can lash it to a spear.
You're gonna make sure it has. My job today is to make sure this knife has a bevel and a handle. I don't know if I can pull this off, guys.
You should show off the Gambler again. For those
Gambler?
that missed it.
All right, Gambler. So, got these. This is the first one that we've gotten done for the run. Gambler and stacked leather. We're doing 7 Forge poker chips that I dropped on the ground. 7 Forge poker chips. If you do a pre-order for one. There are going to be more stacked leather in this run of Gamblers. We learned our lesson. More stacked leather. Just a reminder, if you want to for sure get your configuration, or if you want stag, pre-ordering is the way to go. We don't know 100% if we are going to have stag outside of pre-orders, unless one kind of slips in and we haven't decided that yet.
We do also have limited spots on those. So we have already filled up half of them. So
Filled up half. I say that because Tim and I are always willing to, let another one slide on there if we haven't started building yet. Nitro V. Feel like I'm missing stuff.
hologram.
Throw it out in the comments if you want the option to be able to choose brass, stainless, or copper mosaics when you're doing your pre-order. That way you can choose the kind of mosaics you're getting. That way you can make all your candles match. Good morning, Joshua. If you're just joining, just a reminder, bottom right-hand corner, we have a knife up. It is going for $200 during live stream only. Get it while you can. The price goes back to normal after the live stream has ended, or whenever Tim gets to it after live stream has ended, generally 5 to 10 minutes. All right, time to make this kukri.
Making that kukri, you said?
Huh?
Making that kukri? You can do it. You can do a scion. Jake,
Jake,
Do
he's
you
our
know
man.
what limited edition means?
Excuse me.
Jake says, welcome to Forge Around and Find Out, the Facebook series where Jesse explains pre-orders and Tim doesn't want to give poker chips to his least favorite people.
You know, Jake, there's an easy way to get a poker chip.
Also, Jake, you missed it. Jay has been exposing you.
We found out all about your feet pics. And I wasn't explaining pre-orders. I was just making sure that people know they can get really nice looking stag handled gamblers if they do pre-orders. If Tim and I don't use it all before the gambler pre-orders sell out. Just wait, Jake.
I heard Jake's doing feetloaf for real.
He's cutting off his feet and cooking it.
Grant, the stag depends on how much we can buy it for.
Larger handle, the stag's gonna cost more money because it has to be able to fit the handle.
It is pretty expensive for us to buy, so it'll probably be around $100 or a little bit more. Grant, we've never used elk for our handles. We just have to find it. We usually do sandbar or red stag.
Because that's what we've been able to source. We'd be willing to try, Grant. Always willing to try. I can't believe Jake is only sending feet pics to people that are nice to him. So I think that we're safe. You know what they say, Jake? What color do you want? What color poker chip do you want, Jake? We have white, red, blue, and black. Our chats get wild.
Jeez, Jake. How you gonna treat Grant like that? Get this man a feet pick right now.
Tim says, send me feet pics or I'm leaving.
What is our chat? What is our chat?
Michael said he wants a red one. I'm trying to get Jake to tell me what color poker chip he wants.
Oh, a poker chip.
But he's not responding.
I need to slow down.
Probably me too. Two knife live stream.
Most of our live streams are 2-knife live streams.
Huh?
I said most of our live streams are 2-knife live streams.
2 knives per person. Tim and I have talked about doing a 24-hour live stream where we would just live stream for 24 hours straight. All forging all the time.
I want to go to bed.
I know.
We get like 3 hours in and I'd be like, okay, good night.
No, Jake, I'm not trading feet picks for poker chips. I'm literally just trying to figure out what color poker chip you want. We don't have purple. We have red, blue, black, white.
Have you checked YouTube and seen if there's any comments?
Oh yeah, I should probably check YouTube. I didn't realize that we were on YouTube. It says we have one person watching, which means it's probably me,
You? Could be Fred.
but I'm watching.
Oh yeah.
It said 0 until I got on there. So instead of making long knives, we should make really wide knives.
Okay, wait a second, Grant. Who gave you that authority?
Who gave Grant the authority to do what?
He says everyone in the live gets one free poker chip
Everyone online?
on the live.
Oh. Did Jake ever choose a color?
He says chartreuse.
We don't have chartreuse.
All right, new drinking game. Every time Jesse burps on live stream, you gotta take a shot.
Okay, Jake says black. Now, Jake, what color handle do you want for your pre-order? You don't want a handle on your pre-order? That's going to make for a very uncomfortable gambler handle. I already have them all tapered. They were tearing up Tim's hand. Oh, you want it skeletonized? I can do that. So if you get your pre-order in for a skeletonized gambler, I'll send out that black poker chip. You like how I did that? I just made this the last 20 minutes of the chat about Jake picking out a poker chip so I could walk him into a gambler pre-order. I know you don't want a gambler, Jake. It's not that you don't want one. I understand that you just bought an Artemis. It's okay. I'm just giving you shit. Tim will crucify me if I send out a poker chip without a gambler pre-order. It's all Tim's fault. You can blame Tim.
I'm perfectly fine with you blaming me.
You're perfectly fine with what?
Oh, Jake says he blames me.
Morning, Jay Roush on YouTube.
He's everywhere!
He's everywhere. He's everywhere. Now, does anybody understand Chicken Man? Or am I just old? Chicken Man! I think I'm just old.
People want you to sing your special forging song next week.
What's my special forging song? Who said anything about a special forging song?
They know you always serenade the live stream, so you got this. Make it up as you go.
All right. Forge Man. Forge with hands. Forge plans. I got a lot of plans. Listen. I just have music in my soul. Tim wants to quit making knives and make stained glass.
You got a standing ovation from the shop elves.
From the shop belts?
No, elves.
Well, it couldn't have been from the belts because they didn't come.
You get that a lot?
Jay's just bouncing between streams or he's on multiple at the same time. I'm not sure which. The fun thing is we're 36 minutes into this and Tim and I work too fast.
All right, ready? Switch. No, don't switch. Don't touch my shit. Don't fucking touch it.
You said switch. You see how Tim treats me? Just imagine what it's like when there's nobody around.
I'm like mean once a month.
Huh?
I'm only mean like once a month.
Yeah, but that once a month means nothing when it never stops. If you never stop being mean, then it's one time.
I am so nice. I'm going to delete Jay's comment. That way you can't get help.
What was Jay's comment?
Blink twice if you need help.
I think Tim's the one that's going to need some help today. Tim's going to go home from the shop early and cry because he doesn't get to be in the shop all day.
Nah, it'll be fun.
Straight back. Just completely straight back, all the way across.
Straight back all the way across? I don't do that.
Yeah, turtles all the way down.
That's a weird looking spear point.
Huh?
I said, that's a weird looking spear point.
Who said anything about a spear point?
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you said something about a spear point.
I said drop point. Don't mind me, guys.
This is
My
the
pants
point
are
of the
just sitting
stream.
weird, so I have to do a little leg kick to get them from unbunching behind my knee. I'm making something that hasn't been seen around these parts in 100 years.
Oh, yeah?
It needs to be like an inch wider if it wants to be a whitetail. But
A whitetail?
I don't know what I'm making. Are you trying to undo the bend or put more bend in it? I can do 2 fullers, one on either side. I can technically do 4 fullers. I could do 2 on either side. Okay, if Jake's comment about a sawback kukri tracker with 4 fullers and a bottle opener gets 10 likes before we end live stream, I will at least put 2 fullers on either side, which is 4 fullers. Sorry guys, live stream's over. Technically, a hollow grind is a fuller, it's just along the edge. Just saying. Sometimes, you know how you just get like a really random weird smell and you don't know where the smell came from? All of a sudden it smelled like pupusas over here. You know what a pupusa is? an Ecuadorian, like empanada, sort of. It's like
shit your
fried
pants?
bread. No, I didn't. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Jake, I know that it was Jay's comment, but your comment was closer. So that way it was easier for people to find it. But right now it only has 3 likes. That means that we're getting real close to having to end live stream. 47B? 48B? One of these days, I'm going to talk Tim into making a whole run of 47Bs, but they'll actually be called 47Bs.
No.
No, because it's only showing 3 likes, Grant. You don't like that idea, Tim? It's like a callback. You're the king of callbacks.
My favorite thing is actually there's only one person in the stream that knows what a 47B is.
Jake's on board.
Jake's on board with the 47Bs?
Yeah. Actually, Jake, you want the next pre-order, so we don't want the next pre-order to be 47Bs. There are a few models that have gone to that place in the sky. And I think the 47B is one of them, unless it comes out in forging.
Grant, go to the Savants page and search Nordic Bushcrafter.
Oh, you're allowing him to be part of the in club?
What?
You're telling him what a 47B is.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I understand. I don't know where Tim's at, but I am at the planishing stage.
I am at the smack it on the anvil and say hi-ya stage.
Hi-ya! If you don't say hi-ya, I'm going to be really upset. You see what he does to me? He promises me hi-yas and does nothing. Woo! That's what you get. You can't even hold on to your piece. I'm really concerned as to why Jake and Grant are so into sending each other feet pics. Or, I guess Jake's sending feet pics and Grant receiving feet pics. There might be a mutual thing. They might be sharing back and forth.
Hey, stop kink shaming.
I'm not necessarily kink shaming. What I'm doing is I'm shaming that they're doing this in the chat.
It's called camaraderie.
So it's, camaraderie is just showing people pictures of your feet now?
Hashtag feet pics or bust.
Those are two complete. Because you were talking about feet picks.
No, I forgot about hotkeys. You're welcome, guys. That's what I get. I go to type hashtag feet picks or bust in the chat and forgot about hotkeys, and then go back to the main screen and then go back. Sorry, folks.
Tim is the ultimate kink shamer. It got too big into feet, and then he just had to end live stream. You're not wrong, Jake. The technical difficulties are always Tim. Am I the problem?
All right, Jay, you have a great day.
Bye. All right, guys, I think I am nearing the end of my build, hammering. Might have a small wonk in the tip still, because I keep on thinking I get it straight, and then it's not quite straight. All right, so this is what we ended up with. Nice spear jobby. It looked super thin when I was hammering on it.
I need them tongs, boy.
Tong hands. Tong hands. We need some B-roll.
What?
We need some B-roll. At the end of all of our live streams, we need B-roll. So you have to sit here editing our live stream while the live stream is going on. So we get a B-roll for the end of live stream.
I don't know what that means.
What B-roll means?
No, it doesn't say B-roll. It says bean roll.
Yes, I understand. He says, Roll that beautiful bean footage. Do you not know the Bush's Baked Bean Dog? Butch, the Bush's Baked Bean Dog?
No.
Tim's too young, guys. He's just a baby. He's got to know it. Especially since in the Savants chat, the Special Kids chat, I said something like 2 weeks ago and sent a GIF of the dog saying, "Roll that beautiful bean footage."
I got no clue.
You have no clue?
No clue. Grant, I am 27 years old.
Yeah, but he was born 30, so that means he's 57. He should know this. Duke. It was Duke, not Butch. You guys are just babies. I'm 57 years old.
Nice wonk at the tip.
Tim just made a Ranger.
I did not. It's closer to a Horizon. It's a something.
See how Tim lies to you? Would I ever lie to you?
Yes. All right. What do we got going on in the chat? Okay, guys, I think that's everything. Jesse is older than all of you. He is old as fuck.
I am 40 years old. I am on death's doorstep. I am greeting the Grim Reaper with open arms.
Goodbye, folk. See you later. I don't know why I keep saying folk.
That's all, folks.
Goodbye. Thanks for joining us today.
Tim's checking the comment to see if there was 10 likes before the live stream ended.
Okay, bye.
Bye.